guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. I'm so excited because I get to test out another foundation for you guys today. This one comes to us from Makeup by Mario, and this is going to be his new SURREALSKIN Natural Finish Foundation. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this one comes in roughly 37 or 32 different shades. It's available right now on the Sephora website. It does retail for $48. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 32 different shades. It's what is listed on the Sephora website. The shade that I chose to pick up was shade 2N, which is described as fair with neutral undertones. Some other things about this new foundation is that it's fragrance free, which is, I know, something that's great for a lot of you. Cruelty free. It's vegan. It's going to give us a natural finish with medium coverage, non-comedogenic. I also want to point out that it does say it contains shine controlling polymers and micro powders that are going to provide smooth, softly blurred effect to the complexion. Yay for me. Glycerin is also included, as well as vitamin E, and that's about it. I think this is all you need to know. Up to 16 hours of hydration and shine control. So that's what I need to know about shine control. I'm going to be wear testing this for 2 days, roughly 10 hours each day. I'm 43 years old with normal to oily skin, oily primarily in my T-zone. The way I do my foundation reviews is I wear this the way I would typically wear any other foundation, meaning I use primer, powder, concealer, the works, go about my day, do a check-in midday, and then do a check-in at the end of the day. And at the end of the video, I will let you know my thoughts and what I really feel about this new one from Makeup by Mario. I had his first foundation. I really enjoyed it. Concealer, really enjoyed it. There's a lot of things I really enjoy. Some of the things I don't get really into are his eyeshadow palettes, but that's just color story preference from time to time. Other than that, I have found that this brand, you know, is pretty consistent with the products that they release, and I've seemed to be enjoying them. Let's see if you guys are too. Let's get started with application. All right, so I'm going to try using the Makeup by Mario products that I have in my stash, but I don't have a primer from him, so I'm going to use this one. This is an oil control primer from Smashbox, and I'm going to primarily focus this on the T-zone and a little bit on my cheeks where I have larger pores. So I like the frosted glass bottle. Give this a good shake. I think the other one did not have frosted glass. I think it was just regular see-through glass. You do get a pump. This looks like it's going to be the perfect skin match for me. And I usually use a foundation brush. I know this is not technically, well, I guess you could use it either way. This is the 109 from BK Beauty. I'm going to use it as my foundation brush because it's up here and it's clean. I need to start washing brushes again. And Refer was so kind. They sent me like a little kind of like a thank you for always supporting us over the years. And it was a fresh set of some of my favorite brushes. So I'm going to make a little post on that this weekend over on Instagram. Maybe I'll post it here too. But I mean, you guys know BK Beauty, Refer, those are the brushes you guys see me reaching for. Time and time again over the years, if you've been watching me from the beginning, I'll never forget my very first video trying out Refer, comparing them, and I've just loved them ever since. Let's talk about this foundation because it is applying really well. I think it is a true medium coverage, and there is really no scent to it at all. Like, I don't even get a makeup scent from it either. Doing half of my face right now. Okay, so with Makeup by Mario, ooh, I have a blemish there I need to cover. With Makeup by Mario and without Makeup by Mario, sister just missed the jump and fell into the trash can. I wish you guys could have seen that, but very funny. No makeup, makeup. I'm gonna continue on to the left side of my face. Guys, I'm really hoping the camera settings are better and that it looks a little more like I'm in natural lighting. I had not changed my settings, so I don't know how they all of a sudden got out of whack and, you know, things were looking lighter, and I kind of thought so in the monitor, but I'm like, when I watch it in playback, it didn't look that way. So that's why I was like, no, it's just me. It's just, you know, maybe it's just the monitor or something like that. But if you guys were able to see it or notice it, then I obviously need to fix it. And I'm not the best when it comes to camera settings for these types of cameras. Like, um, yeah, I have to Google it. I have to YouTube it and watch a couple videos and see how to do it because it's unfamiliar territory for me. More of just like, you know, pull out the cell phone, let's use it. And sometimes I do use my cell phone for filming, but that's for shooting like shorts and reels and stuff like that. And I cannot wait for the new iPhone to come out. I'm definitely due for a new cell phone. Had mine for 2 years, and I like to switch them out every 2 years. Okay, so I would say yes, true medium coverage. It is meshing really well with the primer. Slightly tacky. This feels like it's setting itself down, which I do like, especially for those of you that don't plan to wear powder with it. I think it's a great shade match though. And that's because I wanted, I think it was N3, kind of like what I got in Natasha Denona, and that was sold out, or my store just didn't carry that shade because I did same day delivery. And this is what I ended up with. This is what I'm liking. I'm going to go in with the Makeup by Mario concealer now. This concealer is shade 140. Then, oh, I have a couple little spots. Where these are coming from. Maybe it's just the heat and then my hair. I have to. I always add concealer here. Yeah, this concealer is looking nice with the foundation. So if you have the same skin coloring as me, then maybe this is a combo you want. 140 concealer, 2N foundation. When I do my midday check-in, I will try to do it in the car with the sunroof shade open. That way you can kind of see the natural lighting. Okay, I think it's looking really nice. Really nice. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario setting spray next, just because I'm really liking doing my setting spray before I put any powder products. Just pressing over everything with my damp sponge. There's no product on it. I think my skin looks really nice. What do you guys think? I'm gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario setting powder, just regular. It's not pink, it's not peach, it's just regular setting powder. Okay, powder is on. I think this complexion is looking really good. I do have a Makeup by Mario bronzer that I'll be applying. I'll take care of that off camera, but I want to show you guys this because this is something new I picked up. It is one of the new shades of the YSL powder blush. I can take it out of the packaging. I'll be able to show it to you. Here we go. And I just thought this shade was so pretty as well as the packaging. Look at that. Beautiful. This one is Make Me Blush. It says 15 on it, so maybe 15 is the shade. And look, how gorgeous is that? I'm going to be wearing this today. I'm not going to do an eye look today. Let my eyes rest. I'm just going to do brows and mascara and do my bronzer and this, no highlighter either. So I will check in with you guys midday after my lunch. I'll let you see and let you know how this foundation is holding up, but it kind of feels like it's setting itself down. Feels super lightweight. I like the medium coverage. Of course, I did spot conceal here and there where I needed to, but I think everything is just meshing so well together. Fingers crossed that this is going to be a winner from Makeup by Mario. Hey guys, so here we are at the like 5-6 hour mark. The blush is blushing. Wow, this YSL blush is pretty intense. I think I went in a little too heavy-handed, but I don't care. I like a bold blush. The foundation is looking a little shiny, maybe a little makeup-y in through here. I have not done any touch-ups. It still feels good. It doesn't feel tacky or anything like that. But I don't know. It's just okay. You can see right here where I was wearing sunglasses and it kind of came off a little bit. But you know, it feels lightweight. I do like the coverage. I think the shade is spot on N2. So a few more hours to go, and I will check in with you guys at the end of the day and give you my first impressions. Hey guys, so 11-hour check-in here with the new Makeup by Mario foundation. I mean, the YSL blush is just amazing. It's definitely pigmented. You don't need to go in this heavy-handed. Yeah, it's beautiful. So that one's getting an A+. The Makeup by Mario foundation, it's smooth up here. I am a little shiny, but it's not actually terrible for being 11 hours. I've been inside and outside all day. It's super hot down here. But no touch-ups. I actually think it did a pretty good job. It did kind of rub off right here on my chin. And then it does look a little cakey in through here. But I mean, this is where makeup tends or foundation tends to break up on me first. Overall, I think it did a fairly good job. I'll be curious to see how it works with some other helping products, some non-Makeup by Mario helping products. But I would say it was a decent first day. I think it definitely lived up to expectations. I do love the coverage and the shade is spot on. So I'll check in with you guys in the morning and we'll see. I'll let you know what helping products I went in with and we'll do another 10-hour wear test and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts at that time. Hey guys, so here we are, day 2, trying out the new Makeup by Mario Natural Finish Foundation. Let me quickly tell you some of the helping products I went in with, and I had like a 2-day break because I was filming, I think I started filming on a Friday and then I didn't film at all over the weekend, so it's good to be back in a full face of makeup. Setting spray I went in with is one of my favorites from LA Girl Pro Perfect Oil Control Setting Spray. I am using the One Size powder. This is the peach one, Ultra Peach. Concealer, I'm using the latest one from the Sephora collection. And for primer, I'm using this one right here from L'Oreal, their Age Perfect Blurring Face Primer. So far, I think everything looks really good. I feel matte, but I know I won't stay matte all day. That natural finish of the foundation will come through. It feels really good. Eyeshadow palette is from Bella Beauty Bar, and this is their Unoriginal Nudes palette. I think I have one look in a get ready with me using this palette. It's just a great everyday palette, especially when maybe you're in a hurry or you're kind of unsure of what you're going to wear. This palette does a great job. Other than that, I'm feeling good. I will check in with you guys probably around lunchtime. I am going to go during my lunch break and get my hair done. Like, they're just going to curl it and all that stuff because I have a few events this week. So hopefully that doesn't mess up any of the makeup, but I'll check in with you guys around that time. And then, of course, at the end of the day, we will wrap up this 2-day, 10-hour wear test, trying out this latest one from Makeup by Mario, and I'll let you know if it's worth your time and, more importantly, your money. Hey guys, so here is the 10-hour check-in. I am so sorry I wasn't able to do a check-in during the day. It just was non-stop today, but this is how my skin is looking with no touch-ups. I didn't even have time to touch up my lipstick. I haven't really even had time to look in the mirror today. But I think the foundation did a really good job despite the fact that I didn't touch it up or pay attention to it at all much today. But it looks good. It is breaking down a bit on me right in here, and it has rubbed off a little bit on my chin, just the way it did the other day. But overall, I think the finish is really pretty. I do like the coverage. I think it is a nice product. If I have to rank this one versus the new Natasha Denona, I think I'm going to give it to the new Natasha Denona. On me, it just looked better for a little bit longer than this one tends to. This one tends to be breaking up a little bit before that one did. But I think the shade is great. It's a nice shade match for me. I like the finish of it. Everything, like the formula seems pretty good. This one versus his first foundation, I haven't worn that one in a while, but I do like this one. I feel like they kind of perform very similar to one another, especially when it comes to wear time. And for it being a natural finish, I don't feel like I got excessively oily. So those of you that are my skin type or full-on oily, this one might end up working just great for you. If you have dry skin, I feel like this might also work out well for you, but I can't really speak on dry skin because unfortunately I don't have dry skin, but let me know if you guys have picked it up, if you're curious about it, if you will be picking it up. Sound off in the comments down below. I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up. I think it did just fine on me, and it does come in a lot of shades. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Y'all have a great day or night wherever y'all are at. Stay hydrated, drink that water. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.